Hi guys, just a quick video, a discussion that I had yesterday with a friend of mine. I haven't seen him for a long time, and he suffered with depression. And I said that, you know, I'll see you. We can go for a drink, have a tea, but I never did. He's a nice guy. So yesterday I went to pay for some food, and the kids came with me, and they bought some food, and they went over, and I didn't have enough money. And luckily, he was next in the queue, and he gave me 20 quid. And so I said, come back to the house and I'll give you your money back. And I asked my wife to give me 20 quid. And so next week I'll have less money for shopping, right? And she did that. And then I was just talking to him, and he asked me about what's going on about selling the house and divorce and everything. Obviously, my wife was talking to him. I think he got the impression that the dogs were the issue, the main issue with my daughter's allergies and everything. I think he's had a dog before, and the dog passed away. And I think in his stage in his life, he's just thinking, he's free now, and doesn't have a girlfriend or anything, and he just wants to travel. And he's he calculates things, like the money and pension, things like that. And he's my age, and he was saying, you might have to consider getting rid of a few of the dogs because it's going to cost you a lot of money. And we were discussing this. He said, because I told him how much it cost me for the vet bill, £700 for 6 dogs, to have the tick, flea, and mite tablet for 3 months. And then, Betty and Timmy had to have some treatment. But in total, like £700, that's a lot of money. I thought, if I have, vet, as they call it, not vet, pet insurance, then I think it costs about 40. A lady was saying to me at the Morrisons, it's about £40 each for each dog. When they're young. When they're older, it goes up to about £70. So £40 for each dog. 4 times 6. What's that? 200 quid. The 200 quid I need to set aside every month just for insurance. And then they're not eating a lot of food, but my current budget for them is £50 a week for 6 dogs. So that's another £200 a month. I need to be making money, at least £400 a month for the dogs, just for pet insurance and food. Unless I just say, if I don't get any pet insurance, I hold on to that £200 every month, so that during the year there might be bills that I might have to pay for the dogs. For example, Jerry has to be castrated. That's going to cost £300 to £400. The 2 girls have to be done as well, and that's going to cost a lot more than £400. And as their testosterone increases, I might have to do more than a few. Might have to do Bob, hopefully not Timmy, hopefully not Dave, but I don't know. All these things are bloody expensive, so I need to be earning money. So the two points my friend said, he also said that he's going to Thailand because he thinks he's getting old. He feels he's getting old, and his brother is slightly younger than him, 51, I think. And he has some crutches, or he needs a cane. Maybe he's got arthritis. And so he feels old, that, he wants to go now before something happens to him and he can't go anymore. So there's 2 things that I'm thinking about, after this talk. One, I can't get rid of the dogs, but is it really going to suck so much money out of me? So what do I do to feed 6 dogs? I can hunt. But in the UK, you can't just go. First of all, you don't have a gun. You can get firearms license, but with my depression, I don't think the police will issue that to me, or the government will issue that to me. Not that I'll hurt anyone. Might hurt myself. They might think that there are laws in the UK. You're not allowed. I think you're not allowed to trap. You're not allowed to hunt. You're not allowed to. Even if even if a pheasant goes on your land, you're not allowed to kill it, or a deer. Even if there's, like, you've got some bushes and you're cutting the bushes, and you need to cut them, like to sell the house, for example. Otherwise, you won't get that your price. If there's a fucking pigeon in there or bird with a nest, by law you're not allowed to touch it. You know, so animals are really protected. But how about my dogs? Who's going to protect my dogs? If I don't have the money to feed them, I'm going to have to hunt, and you can't look for like bugs under, you know, like grubs under trees or a small mouse. You're gonna have to find a big animal like a deer, hunting for deer, or I don't know, hunting for something big, or maybe go to the slaughterhouse and get a whole cow or something and put it in the freezer and then feed them. I don't know, but I'm gonna have to find some kind of meat for them to eat. So anyway, that's the first problem is keep them as healthy as possible, put money aside. And then also, I was thinking about my own health. I was thinking, yeah, I'm 57, I'm his age, I'm slightly older. I'm not thinking that way. I'm not thinking, oh, let me do things now because I might not be able to do it when I'm 60, when I'm 70. You know, I think I'm immortal. Or maybe not immortal, but I think that there's always, I'm quite positive, you know. I see in the future me being healthy, or I'd like to see that, you know. I don't think it's as if like the person's given up. Okay, I'm gonna go now and have a nice time because in a few years' time I might not be okay. I don't. Luckily, I'm a chicken. I don't think like that. Like I focus on health now, exercise, and doing everything now, so that in the near future and in a distant, not too distant future, I am healthy. So I don't know. Those two kind of like questions came into my mind, and it completely fucked me up. I was thinking about it all this morning, all last night, about what he said. Are the dogs really going to ruin me? And do I really have to think about going to the Philippines or whatever, Thailand now, because it might be too late? I don't know. Kind of like messed my brain up, and I was thinking, well, anyway, those are my thoughts for today. Let me know what you guys thought. The battery's gone now, so I have to quickly finish the video. So yeah, I'm going to have to think about making some money. And I was thinking about writing some books, some PDFs. What would you guys like to read? You know, would be interested in buying or interested in seeing, or what do you think other people would be interested in purchasing? I can talk about my stories, but I don't know if they'll get much. I can talk about health. I know quite a lot. Anyway, speak to you guys in another video. Like, dislike, subscribe, hit the notification button on, and yeah, have a nice day, and be safe, love each other, especially love yourself. All right, speak to you guys in another video. Bye.
Remember all the shit we used to do. The drunken walks at 2 a.m.